The air was still cool, clinging to the last vestiges of night. That pre-dawn Cambodian darkness, thick and expectant. You know the kind that promises something big is about to happen. We were up before the sun, a common theme when you're chasing the good stuff. The goal was Bokor Mountain, a name whispered with a mix of awe and something else, something a little haunted. The engine of our old Jeep sputtered to life, a rough sound in the otherwise quiet world. It was a promise of ascent, a promise of leaving the familiar flatlands behind. There's always a certain thrill in that, isn't there? Heading for higher ground, unsure of exactly what you'll find, but knowing it'll be different. Slowly, reluctantly, the sky began to bleed color. First, a faint, almost imperceptible gray. Then streaks of soft pink, followed by fiery orange. It was a silent, spectacular show, playing out just for us, it felt like. The kind of sunrise that makes you forget about sleep, forget about everything but the moment. This was the signal. Time to move, time to climb. The journey up Bokor isn't just a drive, it's an experience, a transition. You leave the sleeping towns below, the market's not yet stirring, the dogs still dreaming their dog dreams. You're heading into a different realm, one where nature still holds sway, where the modern world feels a million miles away, even if it's just down the road. The initial part of the road was deceptively tame. A gentle incline, a few easy curves, but you could feel the change. The air grew crisper, carrying the scent of damp earth and unknown blossoms. The sounds of the town faded, replaced by the chirping of unseen insects and the distant call of a bird. It's this slow shedding of the ordinary that I live for. Each kilometer felt like a step further away from the everyday, a deeper immersion into something older, something more elemental. The mountain loomed ahead, a dark silhouette against the brightening sky, a sleeping giant we were about to disturb. Anticipation hung in the air, as thick as the humidity we were slowly leaving behind. What stories did this mountain hold? What secrets were hidden in its forests, its mists, its crumbling structures? Bokor isn't just a pile of rock and dirt. It's a place steeped in history, a place that has seen empires rise and fall. It's seen joy and sorrow, grandeur and decay. And as we began the real ascent, the road starting to twist and turn with more intent, I felt that familiar pull. The pull of the unknown, the lure of a story waiting to be uncovered, one bumpy kilometer at a time. This was going to be good. The road up Bokor Mountain, let me tell you, it doesn't mess around. It coils and snakes its way upwards, a ribbon of tarmac clinging to the mountainside. Each hairpin turn is a test of nerve, a slow, grinding climb that demands your attention. But man, the views. With every switchback, a new panorama unfolds. The world below shrinks, becoming a patchwork quilt of greens and browns. You look out, and you feel like you're on the edge of the world. The drop-offs are sheer, unforgiving. But that's part of the thrill, part of what makes this journey an adventure, not just a commute. The old Jeep groaned, but it kept going, a trusty mule carrying us higher and higher. Then came the mist. It rolled in silently, unannounced. One moment, you're looking at a distant valley, the next you're enveloped in a soft, white embrace. It's like driving through clouds. The cliffs, which had seemed so solid, so imposing, now appeared and disappeared like phantoms. Edges softened, sounds became muffled. There's a certain magic to it, this dance of mist and mountain. It adds a layer of mystery, a sense of the ethereal. You can understand why people throughout history have seen mountains as sacred places, as homes for gods and spirits. When the mist swirls like this, it's easy to believe. Through breaks in the mist, the forest revealed itself. And what a forest it is. Deep, dense, and impossibly green. Trees older than your grandfather stretch towards the sky, their branches tangled together, forming a thick canopy. Sunlight struggles to penetrate, and when it does, it creates these incredible shafts of light, illuminating patches of the forest floor like natural spotlights. You see ferns clinging to moss-covered rocks, hear the rustle of unseen creatures in the undergrowth. It's a reminder that this place is alive, teeming with life, much of it hidden from the casual observer. This isn't a manicured park. This is the real deal. The air up here is different, cooler, cleaner, carrying the scent of pine and damp earth. You might pass a small waterfall, water cascading down a rock face, its sound a constant, gentle murmur in the background. It's a symphony of natural sounds, the wind sighing through the trees, the distant cry of a gibbon, the drip of water from leaves. It's a world away from the honking tuk-tuks and bustling markets below. This part of the journey is about immersion, about letting the wildness of Bokor seep into your bones. It prepares you for what's to come, for the strange beauty that awaits at the summit. And then, as you round another bend, there it is, the Bokor Palace Hotel, or what's left of it, what's been reborn from it. It stands on the edge of the plateau, a sentinel overlooking the vastness. It's an imposing structure even now. You can't help but stare. It doesn't quite fit, yet it's perfectly placed, a testament to ambition, to a different era. Built by the French in the 1920s, this was meant to be a luxurious escape from the heat and dust of Phnom Penh. A place for the colonial elite to sip champagne, to gamble, to breathe the cool mountain air and pretend they ruled the world. Imagine this place in its heyday. The clinking of glasses, the murmur of conversations in French, the rustle of expensive gowns, lights blazing against the misty night. It must have been quite a scene. A little piece of Europe, transplanted onto a remote Cambodian mountaintop. They built it to last with thick stone walls. But history, as it often does, had other plans. The good times didn't last. Wars came, Cambodia went through hell, and Bokor Palace became a strategic outpost, a battleground, and eventually a ruin. Left to the elements, to the ghosts. For years it stood empty, decaying. Walls stained with mildew and graffiti, windows shattered, rooms filled with debris. Nature was slowly reclaiming it. Vines crept up the walls, wind howled through the empty corridors. It became a favorite spot for the adventurous, the curious, those drawn to atmospheric ruins. A place that whispered tales of its past glory and its subsequent fall. You could walk through its empty halls and feel the weight of that history, the echoes of laughter and gunfire, all mixed together. It was a powerful, poignant sight, a beautiful scar on the landscape. Now, parts of it have been renovated, brought back to life, though the spirit of the old place still lingers. It's a strange juxtaposition, the new and the old. But even with the changes, the essence of Bokor Palace remains. It's a reminder of the layers of history that make Cambodia so fascinating. It's seen opulence, conflict, abandonment, and now a kind of rebirth. Standing there, looking out at the same view those French colonials once gazed upon, you feel a connection to that past, a sense of the passage of time and the resilience of places like this. It's more than just a building. It's a story etched in stone and mist. Up here, on Bokor Mountain, there's a stillness you don't find in many places. The world below, with its noise and its rush, feels incredibly distant. The air is thin and pure. You stand on the edge of a cliff, the clouds often swirling beneath your feet, and you feel a profound sense of peace. It's a place that encourages quiet contemplation. The sheer scale of the landscape, the endless green stretching to the horizon, the vast sky above, has a way of putting things into perspective. Your own worries, your own dramas, they seem to shrink in the face of such immensity. There's a unique magic to Bokor. It's in the way the light changes, the way the mists roll in and transform the landscape in an instant. It's in the crumbling walls of old buildings that whisper stories of a bygone era. It's in the resilience of the forest, forever pushing, forever growing. This isn't just about pretty views. It's about a feeling of being somewhere truly special, somewhere ancient and powerful. It's a place that can soothe a troubled mind, a place that invites you to simply be present, to breathe deep and take it all in. Exploring Bokor is like stepping into another world. You can wander along old, overgrown paths, discover hidden waterfalls, or simply find a quiet spot to sit and watch the clouds drift by. The old Catholic church, another relic of the French era, stands stark and beautiful against the sky, another silent witness to history. Each corner of this mountain seems to hold a different mood, a different secret. It's a place that rewards curiosity, a place that encourages you to slow down and observe, to listen to the subtle sounds of nature and the echoes of the past. So if you find yourself in Cambodia and you're looking for something more than just temples and beaches, consider Bokor Mountain. Go, make the journey, brave the winding roads, feel the cool mist on your face. Stand before the old palace and let your imagination wander. This isn't just a tourist attraction, it's an experience that can touch your soul. It's a reminder of the beauty and complexity of this incredible country. Bokor is waiting. It has stories to share and a profound sense of peace to offer. Don't miss it. It's a special kind of place.